Good morning, students. Today's topic is number system. Number system is a mathematical notation of expressing or representing numbers. It also provides a unique identity to each and every number by representing them in the form of digits. Okay? When you enter any character, the computer converts it into its binary form. As you know that computer can understand only the machine language, and the machine language is the binary language. Okay? A computer system deals with the following number system. You are seeing here decimal number system, second is binary number system, third is octal number system, fourth is hexadecimal number system. Here one term we will use, that is the base value. Okay? The total number of digits used in number system is called its base value. Okay? So how many digits are using in different number system, that we have to take care. Okay? Here you see in decimal number system 10 digits are used. It means 0 to 9. So its base value is 10. Base value is 10. This you have to remember. Binary number system uses 2 digits 0 and 1. So its base value is 2. Octal number system uses 8 digits 0 to 7. So its base value is 8. Hexadecimal number system uses 10 digits, that is 0 to 9, and these many letters, that is A to F, means here 10 plus 6. It means its base value is 16. Total, because it is containing 16 characters, digits 0 to 9 and letters A to F. So it has, its base value is 16. You can see this, you can understand this in this table. Okay, so here binary number system uses 2 digits 0 to 1, its base value is 2. Decimal number system uses 0 to 9 digits and its base value is 10. Octal number system uses 0 to 7 digits and its base value is 8. And hexadecimal number system 0 to 9 and letter A to F, its base value is 16. Children, you will note down this in your classwork copy and you will learn it. Now I will start conversion. Okay, here we have to study 3 type of conversion, that is decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. These 3 process we will learn in this video. Okay, how to convert decimal to binary, how to convert decimal number to octal number, how to convert decimal number to hexadecimal number. Here you can see I have made this diagram. When you have to convert decimal to binary, you have to divide it by 2. When you have to convert decimal to octal, you have to divide it by 8. And when you have to convert decimal to hexadecimal, you have to divide it by 16. Okay? Convert decimal number to binary number. This is the way you will get this decimal number. Okay, decimal number, here you can see, here this 10 is written as its subscript. Why 10 is written? This 10 says the base value of the decimal number system. When you will find as a subscript it is written 10, it means it shows that this is the decimal number system. And this decimal number we have to convert into the binary number system. Here you see 2 is written. It means this is the base value of the binary number system. So you have to convert the decimal into binary number system. Here you see, this is the process how we are going to convert the decimal number system into the binary number system. Okay, what you have to do, here you have to write the decimal number system, decimal number, and here you have to write 2. Okay, because you are converting decimal to binary, so here you have written 2. Okay, now you have to divide the number. You can see in this example, here I have divided the number by 2 and this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Here what you have got, this is the remainder, this you have got. Okay, so what you have to write here, here you have to write the quotient. Quotient is 42 and remainder is 1. Okay, now in the next step, again you have to divide the number 42 by 2. So how you will do? Again you take 42 and divide it. 2 2 ja 4, 2 1 ja 2. Remainder 0. So here in this place you are going to write the quotient, and in this place here R I have written for writing remainder, you will write here 0. Again you divide it by 2. If you can divide directly, you can divide. Here you have to write the quotient and here you have to write remainder. If you are not able to do, children, then you can do it by divide process like this, as I am doing in your program. Like 21 divided by 2. What will come? 2 1 ja 2. Here 1. The 0 we have copied. Means 2 10 ja 20. Okay? 2 10 ja 20 and remainder is 1. So what we will write here? What we will write here? 10 quotient and remainder 1. This is the quotient place. This quotient we have written here and remainder we have written here. Directly how you can do? 2 5s are 10. Remainder 0. 2 5s are 10. Remainder 0. I can show you like this also. 2 5s are 10. Remainder 0. So 5 quotient written here and remainder written here. Now 2 2s are 4. Remainder 1. You see 5 I am dividing. 2 2s are 4. Remainder 1. Now again divide it by this 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 1s are 2. Remainder 0. Okay, 2 1s are 2. Remainder 0. Again you divide. 2 zeros are 0. Remainder 1. You can see here. 1 is here. You are dividing it by 2. So 2 zeros are 0. Remainder 1. This is quotient. This quotient you have copied and this is the remainder. This is the remainder. This you have copied and this is the quotient. This you have copied here. Okay. So here we have divided all the numbers. Okay. You have to continue this process till your remainder, till your number, decimal number has become 0. Okay. So what is the result? How you will write the result? Result you have to write from bottom to top. Bottom to top. Okay. So what is your answer? You see all the remainder you have to write. 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay children, you have seen how I have converted decimal number into binary number. Okay, here like this only you have to convert the decimal into binary. Okay. Now this is second conversion, students. Here you have to convert the decimal number into octal number. How it is decimal? Because as a subscript it is written 10, so it is a decimal number and you have to convert into its octal number, because you can see here base value of octal number is 8, so it is written 8. Now you have to divide in the same manner as you did it with decimal number. Here decimal number to binary number. Now here you have to divide the number by 8 in the same manner. Same process is here. Now you see 395 is written. So how you have to do? You have to divide 395 by 8. You can see this is the quotient, this is the remainder. What you will write here? Here is the place for remainder. You can write R also for understanding. Okay. So here what is the place? This is the place for quotient. Write here 49. Here write remainder 3. Okay. Now again divide the number by 8. See in step 2 process I have divided already. So 6 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. Quotient place you write here and remainder place you write here. Okay. This is remainder place. Again divide it by 8. Okay. When I am dividing it by 8, what is happening here? Again this is the place for quotient. 8 zeros are 0 and remainder is 6. And again from bottom to top, as you did from decimal to binary conversion, bottom to top, here also bottom to top, you see the number has become 0. Okay, the quotient has become 0. You have to continue the process till the quotient will become 0. Okay, so remainder again children, you have to write from bottom to top. So what will be the answer? 6 1 3.
Well.
Now this is third conversion. Here we are converting decimal number into hexadecimal number. Okay, same method here we will divide the number by 16. Okay, because it is hexadecimal number conversion, so we will divide the number by 16. As I said you, hexadecimal number contains 16 characters, that is 0 to 9 digits and A to F letter. You can see this here what I have written. A means 10, B means 11, C means 12, D means 13, E means 14, F means 15. Okay, this is the value. So how we will start conversion? Start division again by 16. You see I have divided this. You will divide in your copy and you will see this quotient you are getting and this remainder you are getting. So 3, 6, 7, 6 quotient you write here and remainder place you write here. Okay. Here now again we will divide it by 16. Okay. Now divide it. Here I have divided already. You can see here, and this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Quotient you write here 2 to 9. And what is the remainder? 12. Right here. Okay. Again divided by 16. See, in the next step I have divided this 2 to 9 by 16. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. So quotient you write here. Quotient has come 14 and remainder has come 5. Again you divide the number 16. 16 zeros are 0 and remainder is 14. Okay, here I have divided also. You can see in the video clearly all the number I have divided one by one. What I have done, the number, the quotient that we get 3676 was the quotient of this. Okay, and here 2 to 9 is the new quotient. This we have written here and the remainder we are writing here. Every time we are dividing the quotient by 16 and we are writing the quotient here and remainder is in this column. And at last how we will write its answer? Again we will write the answer from bottom to top. Okay, so this is hexadecimal number system. You tell me what is the value of 12. I explained you just above that 10 means A. You can see here A means 10, B means 11, C means 12, D means 13, E means 14 and F means 15. Okay, so here see 12 it is written, so in bracket you write C. Why C? Because here you see the hexadecimal value of C is 12 and 14 you see where it is written E. So here you write in bracket E. Okay, now in the answer how you will write? From bottom to top you have to write, children. So bottom it is what? 14, but here you will not write 14. Here you will write E. Written E. After that write 5. Then write C and then write 7. E, 5, C, 7. Okay. If 10 will come as a remainder, then you will not write 10. You will write A. If 11 is coming as a remainder, you will write B. Just like you will follow it. Okay. Now this is all about conversion from decimal to binary, from decimal to octal and from decimal to hexadecimal number system. Okay student, in the next video you will learn 3 more conversion. Okay students, thank you so much.